Hello, good afternoon, everyone. You're welcome back to my channel. Now, before I go into today's video, I'd like to say thank you to my old and returning subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy every moment spent on my channel. Okay, so today I'm just going to be quickly going through the websites where you can find jobs. Okay, now I've done a video on this where I just basically listed out all the different places where you can go look for teaching jobs to apply for overseas teachers who want to come to the UK to teach. So now I'm just going to be doing that, but going through every single step of the way, so you see how to search, what to search for, and which websites to go into and which ones to avoid. So basically, it's a follow-on from that video. So I'm going to leave a card up here. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it, and then come back to this one to help you walk through the process of looking for a teaching job. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, so as promised, some people were asking to show them where to find jobs, teaching jobs in the UK. Now, if you haven't watched my video where I listed out some of those places, please go back and watch them. So today I'm just going to be showing you how and where you can find teaching jobs using my laptop. Now, sorry if the screen is a bit shaky. I'm holding my camera with my hand as I haven't got a handstand yet. So hopefully I'll try and keep it as steady as I can so it doesn't shake too much. So what I just did basically in Google search, I just typed teaching jobs. Now, of course, because I'm in the UK, this will just automatically search for jobs in the UK. But if you're somewhere else around the world, just ensure that you put UK there in the search button, and then you click OK. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter for me because I'm in the UK, so it will automatically bring out that in the UK. Now, once you do that, list of other things will come up. So here, once I've done that, you can see lots of websites will come up and all of that. Now, I'm not really familiar with a lot of these sites. You can check if you want. So I'm just going to go straight to the ones that I'm a bit familiar with and that are safe, because at this point in time, a whole lot of stuff will be coming up on the internet, so you need to be very careful. Now, one of these is the .gov. Okay, so that one I know will be a bit straightforward and is reliable. So I am just going to click on the .gov one. Now, always look out for this because this is a sure one. Okay, so teaching vacancy services.gov.uk. So I'm going to click on that one just to see what it brings up. Now, find teacher and school jobs near you. Okay, now again, if you go back to that video where I talked about if you know the council or the area where you want to work, so if it's in the north, the east, the south, the west of UK, then you can impute that in here so that it will when you search, it's going to filter just for jobs in this area. Okay, it will be filtering for jobs in this area. So if you know exactly where it is that you want to live and work in the UK, maybe you've got family or you've got other things, people around there that will help you settle in. So you put the keyword. So the keyword is teaching or teacher or whatever, and then here you put the city, the county, or the postcode if you know, and then you click the search button. So I'm just going to go down. So here it talks about the jobs by type of school and role, school and teaching job location, teaching jobs by subject. This is probably for secondary. Now, if you're looking for primary schools in the UK, you don't get to choose a specific subject. Only maybe if you are teaching languages, then you might just teach just language. But if you're going to be looking for a job as a class teacher, you teach everything as a class teacher. So if I just click that, so you can see job roles there. You got teacher, head teacher, deputy head, head of year, high level teaching assistant jobs. Then you have school phases, nursery, primary, middle, secondary, sixth form, working pattern. You have full-time, part-time, flexible working, job share, and term time. So here are all the types of job that you need. But if you're looking for a teaching job, so you just click teacher. And then again, it also brings out that filter. to help you filter, because then it's going to be bringing jobs from all over the UK. Okay, so it will bring jobs from all over the UK. So here you have teacher of English. This is probably secondary. Teacher of accounting. So this might not be what you want, because if you're looking for secondary, this is fine. If you're looking for primary, then you need to kind of streamline it to primary. So here we have primary. And that is the primary. I think, yeah, that is primary. So here we have teaching assistants. So this is like the teaching support in the class. Then we have the school principal. We have the head teacher. Then we have the lower key stage 2 teacher. So lower key stage 2 is anything from reception, year 1, year 2, and year 3. Okay, and then all of that. So you click on any of those to see what their requirements are, and what you need, and all of that. Okay, so this is one way. As I said, I will always go through the .gov website for anything, because at least I'm sure of what it is I'm getting. Now, let's say, for instance, I want to live in the north of England or UK. So I'm just going to say north. If you know exactly where it is in the north you want, you click it. Let's say North Greenwich, London, and then you click search. So that will bring out jobs within those area. Okay, so French teacher and all of that. Then you can then go back here and streamline to whatever you want. Is it teacher, primary teacher, secondary teacher, or if you want to teach by subjects, you can go through here and streamline for whatever it is that you want. Okay, so that is that. So I'm just going to go out of this website. Okay, so we've gone through the .gov one, and then keep scrolling down. Of course, this is going to be you might have Indeed as well. And then another sure one that I'm very sure of is Teaching Jobs, TES. Okay, so that is another one that I'm sure of. So when I click the TES link, it brings me to the TES website. And then again, search for keyword. You might say teacher, or here you even have a more clearer one. So routes into teaching. If you have a location, you put the location here. If you want to know the distance, so maybe if my location is Stoke-on-Trent and I don't want to walk anything outside of 5 miles of that place, then you put 5 miles there and click the search button, and that will okay, so that will streamline that for you. And then scrolling down, you're going to see different types of jobs that you need. If it is flexible, full-time, whatever it is, you click through those to find what it is. Of course, you're looking in the UK, so you click UK. Again, it comes up with the keyword. If you want to do that, you go ahead and do that. Then it comes up with type of teaching jobs that you're looking for. If it's NQT or new teacher, if it is, let's click teacher. That's what we're looking for. And then we look through. So this is design and technology teacher for those in secondary school, head of art for secondary school. So all of these so far are secondary school. Now let's see if we want to do primary. We should be able to look for where we can get that to primary. So primary, and there we go. And here are all the primary teaching jobs that there are. The TES website is another sure place to look for a teaching job. So I'm just going to come out of that site again. Now, excuse me. Now, all of this you can click if you want, but again, as I said, be careful. There'll be lots of links and things out there which you might not be sure about. So to be on the safe side, I would stick to TES and the .gov website. Job list, so this probably is agency. The Guardian, yes, I can also click the Guardian because that is sort of safe. Okay, and yeah, so these are all the ways that you can look. And then you can also do teaching jobs. I know Indeed is another place where you can look as well. So Indeed. Okay. So you have Total Jobs, that is job agencies. So yeah, you can also click that one and that will lead you into that. And then this is Indeed.com. So click into Indeed.com and we can have a scroll to look for jobs. So you have teacher of maths, primary teacher. Now this one specifically says UK sponsorship. Okay, so this one's are offering sponsorship. So these are the type of jobs that you should be looking for, the ones that offer sponsorship. So this one clearly states that they're offering sponsorship, and this is the tier 2 visa. Okay, so look at the salary, and then look at all they're talking about. So teaching, planning, whole school organization strategy, health and safety, personal development, communication. These are all of the job spec that they're looking for. And then down here you have UK sponsorship available. Okay, so these are the type of jobs that you should be looking for, and the job is in London, so Harrow on the Hill, Greater London. So the location of this job is in London. And then if you click further and all of that, so, and then if you need to apply, you click the apply button and carry on from there. So again, Indeed is another place where you can look for jobs as well in the UK. And this one is a trainee teacher. Yeah, primary teacher. So now they might not really state UK sponsorship available like this one did at the top. So this is where you can click and have a read and see if they are offering that somewhere within the application. Have a look and see if somewhere in the application they have written it. So these ones are basically looking for somebody who's got a PGCE or primary education with QTS already. So these ones may not offer sponsorship because they've stated exactly what they want. You can also give them a call if you already have QTS. Then you can give them a call and find out if they're happy to sponsor you, if they can sponsor, and they're happy to sponsor you to come to the UK. So yeah, for me, these are the three sure ways that I can bank on to look for a teaching job. The first one I will go to is the .gov website, and the second one I'll go to is the TES, and then I will go to Indeed.com and also TotalJobs.com. So let's go back to the button and see if we can go to the Total Jobs. So this is TotalJobs.com. And again, here we are with the list of jobs that are there for you. So here we are with the list of jobs that are there for you. Tells you where exactly, tells you the role. So some of this might not tell you about sponsorship at the top, but if you click, it might tell you. Let's click on this one and see if there will be anything to do with sponsorship. Okay, so it tells you the starting salary. So this is going to be your starting salary, and this you can progress to this as you go in the job, as you advance in the job. Okay. Let's see if it talks about anything to do. So applicants should be qualified teachers, ideally with experience in an SEN setting. We will accept applications for QTS and ECT. You will lead a class alongside therapists. So probably this is a class with a lot of SEN children, so they need someone who's a bit more who got a bit more specialty in SEN. So if you are coming from Nigeria, from anywhere in the world, probably wouldn't start with this kind of position or role because it's going to be quite a lot. And if you haven't got any If you haven't got any expertise in SEN, then maybe not. Here, so they made it clear. Please note that we do not sponsor applicants to relocate from overseas for this role. So they've stated exactly that they don't. So we move from that one. So by the side here, you can choose which area you want to live and the job. So if you want to live in Liverpool, if you click Liverpool, then all the jobs to do with teaching jobs to do with Liverpool will appear from this section. So here we have all the Liverpool jobs. So it depends on what it is you want to look. So don't be put off by the top if you don't see the overseas teachers thing by the side. Don't be put off by that. Just click on it and see if somewhere within the description they might say overseas sponsorship available. Okay, so yeah, so this is it for I'll just go back to that so you can see the logo. So this is it for those of you who were asking. So it's total jobs we have here. Okay, yes, there it is from me today. If you've got any comments or questions, as usual, please feel free to leave that in the description or the comment section below, and I will attend to those. Have a fantastic evening and bye.